Hello Libra, welcome, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 28th of February through to the 6th of March 2022, or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. A slight change to the layout here, because I'm up in Scotland at the moment, helping my daughter to settle into a new home. She's moved home, so it's all good. So I've just had to find a little corner for myself to do my reading. So all right. So let's see, shall we? We're going to start with the Moonology cards, but remember it's a general reading, as always, Libra. So please take what resonates with you. Anything that doesn't, leave it behind. It'll be for somebody else. So what's important for Libra to consider at this time, please? It's important for Libra to consider at this time, please. Alright, so first of all we have the full moon in Cancer, and this talks about a personal issue reaching a resolution. So that's hopefully good news for some of you. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Okay, so just put that to one side. And yes, prosperity lies ahead. The new moon in Taurus. So things are going to get better. Prosperity lies ahead. And possibly that's as a result of this personal issue reaching a resolution. Libra. So let's get into the Gilded Tarot and see what the messages are for you at this time, Libra. What's the important message for Libra, please? The 28th of February to the 6th of March 2022. So we have the heart of your reading, Libra, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Swords, and this is about moving on in some capacity. Having to leave troubled waters behind, moving on to find calm waters or even dry land. But definitely in some capacity moving on, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, or a combination of all three. All right, so we'll just put that to one side. And we'll get some clarifiers on the table now. So could you clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Libra? Clarify all of the cards on the table for Libra, please. And at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords, and the King is not gender specific, Libra, but the King of Swords could well be your energy. The swords are your energy, very much of the mind, thinking things through, thinking logically with clarity. So this is here you are, Libra, applying your logic, perhaps being strategic with a situation, not allowing emotions to cloud your judgment, perhaps. So I'll just put the King of Swords to one side also. And it could be, as the King of Swords, you are thinking of being strategic and how to move on from a difficult situation. All right, Libra, at the heart of your reading we have the High Priestess and the Five of Swords. The High Priestess is very much a Pisces energy. That may be interesting for some of you. But this is giving some deep thought, tapping into your intuition. You know there's things that you don't know, if that makes sense. So you're having to give some deep thought, do some research perhaps, to find out what it is that you need to know. And it's to do with the Five of Swords energy. This is to do with perhaps a need to leave the battlefield now. Things have become too stressful, too difficult, too much conflict that's not getting anywhere. So it could be for some of you, this could be meaning to leave a difficult situation. And just having to tap into your intuition, your higher self, to find out the steps that you need to take now. And at the root of this situation we have Strength, which is a Leo energy, and we have the Magician. Two major arcanas here, and this is at the root of it. So this is about being strong and perhaps taking control, knowing the direction you need to go in, but tapping into your inner strength as you manifest your reality for going forward. When you manifest something that you want, manifest a better situation for yourself. And the past influences, we have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Wands. And the Three of Wands, this is in the past, so it's already in place. After a lot of hard work and planning, and being very successful, there is just, you're a bit of a visionary energy here. You're holding the third wand here, and waiting now for your ship to come in, and that's what you have been doing. And here's the ship, not yet in harbour, but it's on its way, and that's what you've been waiting for. Something to come in after a lot of hard work. And the Ten of Wands, and of course 10 in tarot is a number of completion. And the Ten of Wands, after a period of time feeling quite weighed down with responsibility and burdens, then, sharing that burden, moving on, leaving a situation, and sharing the responsibility, sharing the burdens here to make your journey a lot lighter, a lot easier. And I feel, and that's clarifying the Three of Wands, and I feel that's in the past. There was a time of waiting for something to come in, to happen, to enable you then to share this burden and to be able to move on. So that's in the past. And of course that's quite likely what you manifested for yourself. And then of course leading on to currently having to tap into your higher self to gauge the steps to take to leave this battlefield now. And we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Devil energy here. And this is what you're thinking about, Libra. The Knight of Wands is, for many, this in its purest sense, this is about moving home, moving home, a change of environment. And moving on from a toxic energy, somebody who's quite self-serving, as an obsessive, addictive energy, a very attractive energy that can easily draw you in. And I feel possibly this has happened in the past for some of you, Libra. But what you're thinking about now is moving on You know, leaving an environment where the devil energy may be residing for some of you, not for everybody. For others of you, what you're thinking about is some form of an offering here, something that's very tempting. You're finding it difficult to resist. Because it's promising some form of movement and change, something that you may be feeling quite passionate about. You know, sending a message across with a promise. So take it how it resonates with you, Libra. But looking at the 4 cards across the top here, we see the 6 of Swords, you know, having to move on from troubled waters. And with the Knight of Wands and the moving on entailing change of environment, moving on from a devil energy and giving some deep thought, that, you know, being strategic about how to do this. Going forward, Libra, we have the Death energy and the 8 of Pentacles. So something will be coming to an end. And I think we can see the indications of that on the table. So something coming to an end. And the clarifier is the 8 of Pentacles. So this is being very focused, working very hard, burning the candles at both ends. You know, knowing what you're doing, you know, being able to apply yourself with whatever it is that you are specializing in or that you are doing. But, you know, managing lots of energies all at the same time, you know, multitasking, if you like. But certainly being very focused on what you're doing. And that's probably, you'll be doing that as a result of something coming to an end. For others of you, it could be that what is coming to an end is all of this hard work that you've been putting into something. You know, as I say, burning the candles at both ends, working from early morning to late at night. You know, carrying that heavy load. And that, for some of you, that is what may be coming to an end. Going forward. So what is it your guide would like to say? Okay. Well, we have the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, and your guides want to say, yes, you have been carrying a heavy load, a lot of responsibility, but it's time to drop them now. You are going to drop that load. You are going to release that responsibility. It's been weighing you down. It's been too heavy, Libra. And because it's been creating these fear-based thoughts, you know, sleepless nights. Fears going round and round in your mind, getting bigger than what they should be. But that's going to be released. And that's what your guides want to say to you. And so we can see why here a personal issue is going to reach a resolution, and we can see that on the table. There is going to be a resolution now to this issue. And prosperity is lying ahead, is waiting for you. And I feel, you know, for some of you, we can see that here. You're going to be working very hard, very focused on what you want to do, leading to prosperity. But first of all, there's some form of a burden or something you have got to drop. There's a moving on. There's definitely a moving on energy here, moving on from a toxic energy. Somebody is quite self-serving with a large ego here. And you're giving a lot of deep thought to this. And you're feeling it's time to leave this particular battlefield. All right, Libra, let's get 2 final messages for Libra, please, to complete this reading. 2 final messages for Libra. to complete this reading, please. All right, Libra, we have rejuvenating rain, and it's time to clear the past and heal the present. Clear the past, move on from what's holding you back, and that's not serving you, probably hasn't served you for a while, and that's going to heal your present. And vast vistas, yes, it's time to get out of the box and expand your horizons, Libra. All right, Libra, this reading won't be for everybody, but whoever it's for, I hope you've enjoyed the reading, that it's had meaning for you and offered you some clarity, perhaps, on your situation. But good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.